Hi, I just want to share this mini learning as part of my human in the loop journey. We've got a table set up, and this is explained in some of the other videos, which is my work orchestration table. So it tells me what I'm working on at the moment, and then it usual make.com, it returns all these bundles. And then I want all of these bundles to come back to me so that I can get into Claude. I'll show you that in a second, but that's not really the main lesson. So the traditional way of doing this is something like this. So you put in your data structure into for the JSON aggregator, and then you go in and put in the task ID, type, blah blah blah, everything. You get the idea, right? So that you put it through. Now, when I was thinking about this, I was like, okay, well, that doesn't really make sense because I'm still iterating. So the information, there'll be another column potentially added and so on. And so every time I do that, I'd have to update this data structure and so on. And the aha moment for me was that the end destination for this is Claude. And let me bring in Claude. Hello, Claude. Actually, I'm not going to personalize this thing so much. And the superpower that these LLMs have is as long as the JSON structure is correct, which is what they need, you can see here, they can interpret the information, so task ID type. And then down here, I did a little bit more. And it said, okay, here, this is everything that you need to do. Put it out. But I still stay with the same problem where I'm like going, okay, what if I change this? Then I have to change everything and so on. So what I ended up doing is rather than having something like this, I had, where's it gone? Like this. And I just put in this bundle and put this in. So when you now run it, the output you get is everything as one JSON string. And because it's running through an aggregator, doesn't matter that I've defined this. Actually, I'll show you. Like the text as bundle, sorry, the bundle field as just a text value. It doesn't matter because it'll get sanitized and escaped. And now, if I make changes and add a column, it'll just push it through. Because I'm shoving it into not another relational database or an API where the structure needs to be pretty solid, otherwise it'll break. I'm putting it into an LLM. And you can see here in my chat, Claude, it got everything through. And it, because the JSON structure is correct, it did the analysis and it gave me my task. So now I've got exactly what Claude says here, right? Superbase, aggregator, bundle token, single text field. Claude does the parsing. Instead of Superbase, make.com, complex field mapping, rigid structure to Claude. It's like a aha moment. Or it's like going, the superpower of these things is to be able to understand it. As long as you're obviously using a standard that it understands, in this case, JSON, I just completely have to somehow rethink the ingrained urge to map everything and join everything up when working with this. So that's been a mini lesson in my human in the loop journey, because the end result, if you haven't watched anything, is Claude is going to orchestrate everything. And I'm just going to come in the morning saying, okay, where are we today? And it'll have all the information and a bunch of other things. And in this way, I can be very flexible and get some really useful information back.